Hey y'all, it's your girl D back with another video. This is another book review on Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged. I finished this book in November, and let me tell y'all, I'm gonna preface it by saying I love me some Ayn Rand, so I'm already biased, so y'all already know what it is. So here's the synopsis. All of the movers and the shakers of the world that they live in, leave society to kind of create their own reality of just the thinkers. And as they start to leave, the so-called looters of society begin to fight for their lives, y'all. Chaos ensues, and the looters are left to their own devices. They don't know what to do. Society starts to crumble. So I will get into it. Here's a couple of the themes. So some of the themes that you'll notice in this book is capitalism versus socialism, intellectual versus non-intellectual, and then social contributors versus social dependence, and then personal good versus moral good, or the greater good. You know, some of the themes I do really made me think, because a lot of times a lot of us will see capitalism as bad, and a lot of us want, you know, want to like kind of say that it's you know, driven by greed. But this book actually made me think, and I believe they said that Ayn Rand is a capitalist. She supported capitalism, you know, all day. But I believe there's good and bad in any system, right? Because you can't say nothing is completely bad and nothing is completely good as far as when it comes to governmental, you know, what is it called? Systems, I guess you want to say. Because if you look at capitalism, if you create something, you can be essentially rewarded monetarily for that creation within like a more socialist society where everybody's kind of equal. You can't really reach your potential in certain aspects. So I think there's good and bad in both systems when they come together. But for this particular book, capitalism, it's like the capitalists versus the people who are at the bottom, essentially. And those people need the capitalists / the thinkers / the intellects to create for them. But there's no reward, there's no real benefit for the thinkers to continue to do what they do, because they have all the intellect, they actually have all the power, if you think about it. So the power structure is really unbalanced, because there's more people that are dependent on those people that think, those people that create, the people that do, the people that make society move, versus the ones that are actually creating and making society move, right? So I definitely love this book. It made me think, as I'm trying to change myself and grow and those kind of things, this is one of those books that helped me put a little bit of perspective on something, right? Because now it's not just, you know, as you get older, you can change your mind about things. Like when I was super young, I used to be gung-ho, you know, kind of like the same thinking of capitalism is bad, and, you know, consumerism and things. And I still don't really care for the consumerism aspect of certain things, but I think there's certain aspects that this book brings to light, that we need certain people to keep society running. If we don't have those people, what are we going to do? We don't have any concept. A lot of us don't have the concept of, hey, like, for example, we need farmers. We need people that know medicine. We need people that know, you know, infrastructure, how to build, how to do things like that, how to create new processes so that we can continue to build a sustainable society. And a lot of us are not within that realm to keep society going without these people. So, you know, Ayn Rand is a master at, you know, she's a great wordsmith and, you know, one of the great authors. And I will always give Ayn Rand a good, because her books go in and it brings about issues, modern day issues. It's still relatable today. It's a long read, I will say that. Atlas Shrugged is over 1,000 pages, but the concepts that you get from it, they really make you think. And in terms of, I would say this could be considered like a indirect finance book as well, for people to you know, think about societal constructs and kind of form your own opinions based on that. So I recommend y'all read the book. I'm giving it 5 stars because I love Ayn Rand. Y'all already know. I'm not even going like lie on that. So I'm giving it 5 stars. Go out and get the book. It's like $8, $9. It's a really small book, but it's really thick because, again, it's 1,000 pages, and it is really fine print. So if you're unable to read fine print like that, I would suggest getting the audiobook or getting a Kindle book to where you can amplify the or increase the font so that you can see the page, the words. Or, you know, again, audiobooks my go-to. But yeah, let me know if you've read this book and what your thoughts are. I'm coming back with another book that I just finished, again, at the end of November, my next book review, so stay tuned for that. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love. Bye.